Good morning. My name is JP Oliveira. I'm the Wandering Clinician. So I want to do a series on happiness and what it means to be happy. And what if I told you that happiness is actually your choice? You choose to be happy. You choose to live a life that makes you feel content. The problem is that most people set limitations for themselves and set conditions to feeling good. And so I want to go in various steps. I'm going to go week after week, and I'm going to discuss how you can become the happiest version of yourself. First, I'm going to start with a story that I'd read in a book. I can't even remember the title of the book. It was a while back, but it was pretty much researchers that went town to town and that were looking for the happiest person in each town. And so they went to a town, small town, and they asked to find the happiest person in that town. And they were pointed out to the house of a guy who taught trumpet. When they got to that house, they found out that that gentleman actually had throat cancer, and he was a very famous, very accomplished trumpetist. But after he had cancer, he could no longer play. And so he went through a period of depression, and it was really hard. And at the other end of the period of depression, he found out that he would like to be a teacher. So he teaches trumpet. And he is known as the happiest person in that town because he gets so much joy and excitement out of teaching others how to play the trumpet, even though he can no longer play. And so his students were very accomplished and were really loving the instruction. And he was living vicariously through his students and promoting trumpet playing, which was something he loved. Happiness is not just getting what you want. Happiness is about getting a situation that perhaps doesn't look good and making it what you want. Happiness is about looking at your life and thinking, well, the circumstances that I have right now aren't meeting my requirements, aren't making me happy. But looking at the side where you can make it fit. It's kind of like having your sadness and not being able to see the world, and suddenly one day you get the right pair of glasses on your nose and you can see the world clearly. The world did not change. What changed was your outlook on it. So if you want to be happy, you have to change your outlook onto the world. You got to change the way you see things. People who are generally very unhappy are people who choose to be unhappy. They dwell in their unhappiness. They dwell on the past failures. They dwell on things that have happened to them. They dwell on circumstances. And instead of looking at the lesson in each failure, they look at the failure as an end-all be-all. So the idea of being happy is you're going to take a situation maybe in your life that's not making you feeling great. Maybe you want to be in a relationship. Maybe you want to get a new job. Maybe you want to lose some weight, whatever it is. And you don't set a future date in your mind where like in 6 months, in a year. You don't do that. What you do is you choose today to be happy single. You choose to be happy today a little bit overweight. You choose to embody the life that you have. You see the good sides in your job. And if you don't have a job, you see the good side of not having a job. You start living your life to the full. You don't postpone your happiness to a later date. You don't say, hey, you know what, when I'm 30, when I'm 25, when I'm 40, when I'm 45, when I'm wealthy, when I'm pregnant, when I'm married, you don't do any of that. You just stay in the moment and you say, today I'm going to be happy, regardless of my circumstances. It's a choice that I'm making. I wish you all a very wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next week again on the power of happiness. And I look forward to hearing from you. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and also share with people you know, so that more people can get this message. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.